recording. Okay, all you gotta do is point it now. Here he comes. Get over here. Lean over the side.
Ow! Do you want me to push the button for?
No, it's already going.
Oh.
Just. I'm gonna get it. He's tired. There you go. Now you got a good picture. She got it?
Uh-huh.
That is way up in there. There he goes.
Okay.
It broke that thing getting it out. Well, these things are working good. All right. Okay, you turn it off.
No, I want to be in the picture.
You're gonna get.
Cheers.
So I use my Solex Hummingbird. This is a Mega 360 to find sturgeons. You can see the sturgeons here. Also, I have another Solex fish finder which has side imaging up. It's Mega, and I will watch them and find them. I was using 2 floating hooks using herring on the bait. This here is kind of a new invention. You can see what it looks like down here on the ground, how that hook floats. I was using 2 fishing poles with the floating hooks, and they were catching most of the sturgeon. And looking at this, I need to maybe tie my knots a little different, cut my tag end off, but it was working like this. So they must not be too gun shy about leader. It's 110-pound Dacron. It's black. When I bought it, I wanted the white, but the only thing they had in stock was black, so I bought that, and that's been working for me. So Pat, he's the one, I guess, invented his floating hook. I've been trying to come up with different colors. This is the one I got from Pat. He gave me a bunch. These are the only one I have left. And then I start making them, and they don't look very good, but I found the right colors. It took me like 5 trips to get the right color. I had yellow. You can see the 2 paints I had that are on the right side, and I had those on the belly, and they didn't work. I changed to silver on the belly, and it started working. This is what I use to make these floating. We cut a hole out of this, and we put it on there, paint it, And this is kind of what the bottom looks like where we're fishing. I see some fish on my camera, but I'm more interested in the bottom. You look at your fish finder, and your fish finder in some places look pretty flat. But as you can see here, there's holes, there's drop-off, there's little pots. We're fishing in water that's 23 to 29 feet deep. And there has been a lot of moss. The moss or seaweed has been floating on the top, and it's made it real hard to fish. It'll grab your lines, it'll move down to your bait. And this is kind of what the Snake River looks like. On the floating hooks I use, I'm a big believer in them. It's finding the right colors. You would think with the beady eyes that sturgeon have, they would not be able to tell colors. But I have found that the color seems to make a big difference. I'm still experimenting with it, and I think 2 or 3 other guys are too. And this is the first time I put a camera down to see what that floating hook looks like. It was invented by a guy named Penn, and we call him Tube Dude. He's probably a genius when it comes to fishing for almost anything. When we find the sturgeon on the fish finder, we'll throw an anchor out and then throw our poles out and hope they don't go into a pothole like this. If that hook goes down there, I doubt if we would be able to catch a sturgeon. There's a lot of rock beds also in the Snake River, and they'll cut your line, they'll snag if you fish in there. I love fishing for sturgeon, but it's a 4.5 hour drive for me, and so it gets kind of expensive to fish for them. Thanks for watching.